hostile arena. How much better prepared for this situation do you think you guys are now compared to just a few weeks ago?
Yeah, I mean, winning on the road is the hardest thing to do in college basketball, and just to go through that experience, and now we know the routine and what it's going to look like, and kind of, I think it's good for our guys. We had that feeling of defeat, if you will, against Colorado, and we don't want to feel that again. So going through that experience together, I think we came out stronger, and we learned a lot about ourselves. So I think we're very prepared, and that helped us a lot.
What is the scout looking like? What are you seeing out of St. John's that you know you would have to work on, things you would have to do in this game in order to hopefully secure a good road win?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people know that they're going to pressure you. Very physical basketball team, and we've just been working the last 4 or 5 days in practice to try to simulate that. Obviously, it's tough to do, but just throwing even an extra guy or two out there on defense just to simulate the pressure and the physicality, and taking care of the ball is going to be a big thing, big focus for us tomorrow.
What are some of the things that you learned out of the first 2 games that you played against Maine and Omaha with regards to teams making runs on you and you're having to, alleviate that and then be able to build on leads? What are some of the things you guys are learning as a team from that?
I think the biggest thing is that we've just seen the resiliency of the group, and when things were up 10 to 15 or whatever, and they do go on a run. We're not going individual. It's not turning into hero ball one-on-one. We're staying together as a collective group, and that's what translates to wins, and that's how you get over those humps and those lapses that I guess we've had for a few minutes, and letting teams get back in it. But the biggest thing is resiliency.
You guys see much press this year? Or at least anything close to what you're going to see tomorrow night?
I mean, in the 2 games, not necessarily. But like I said, we've been trying to simulate it in practice, and like I said, with the 6 or 7 guys on defense, picking us up full court, and just trying to stay poised and not let them speed us up is going to be big tomorrow.
And the limited opportunities against press, how do you think the press break is done?
Good. I think we've executed well. We have a good 2 or 3 press breaks for that, and I'm confident that this group will execute that tomorrow.
Probably got a few different ways they can match up in the half court, though. But Josh Alexander is one of the best on-ball defenders in the country. What's the key to having success, being able to execute your offense with a guy like that, trying to gum things up?
Yeah, just not let us get sped up, and play really poised, play together, trust your teammates, and just I think a big thing is making the extra pass and making them defend for a long time. A lot of times with high-pressure teams and defenses, they don't want to defend for a super long time. So getting late into that shot clock to get great shots is going to be key for us.
About team play, do you feel that there are continuous discussions of you guys understanding what your roles are? Because that's a key component to especially success on the road as well as throughout the season, is everybody kind of understands where their strengths and their weaknesses are and operating in those strengths more than they are trying to do something outside of it.
Yeah, I think there's been a buy-in to the role, and especially just going throughout the summer and going into the fall, and now it's a few games in the season. I think it's pretty apparent that we know our roles, and there's a buy-in to that, and we know that, and we trust the coaching staff and the positions that they put us in. And like I said a little bit earlier, it's just about trusting your teammate, knowing that they're going to be there, they're going to have your back. But yeah, I think we know our roles.